Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar index held around 99.5 on Wednesday, coming under pressure as headlines pointed to potential US-Iran negotiations. President Donald Trump suggested Iran showed goodwill regarding energy flows through the Strait of Hormuz, while reports indicated Washington is pushing for a temporary ceasefire to facilitate talks. However, markets remained skeptical, Tehran denied any negotiations, and Gulf states signaled readiness to escalate. WTI crude saw a sharp reversal after failing to hold above the key $100 level, dropping back toward the $86 range. The main trigger was President Trump's comments about delaying a planned strike on Iran's energy infrastructure and highlighting productive negotiations. Iran quickly rejected that narrative, denying any talks altogether. Meanwhile, military tensions remain active, with continued Israeli strikes and retaliatory actions from Tehran. WTI has now broken below last week's low, reinforcing short-term downside pressure. Spot gold climbed back above $4,500 on March 25, supported by reports that mediators from Turkey, Egypt, and Pakistan are working to arrange US-Iran talks within 48 hours. The broader story, however, is ongoing geopolitical volatility. The conflict has entered its fourth week, driving significant swings across markets. Gold is now rebounding after a steep 20% correction from earlier highs this year. But this isn't a clean trend reversal, it's a tug of war between safe haven demand and shifting macro expectation. Yen edged slightly higher to around 159.2 after gains in the previous session, but the yen found support following the release of the Bank of Japan's January meeting minutes. Policymakers acknowledged that while higher rates could weigh on consumption, the broader financial system remains resilient. Importantly, they signaled that with real rates still deeply negative, further tightening could be appropriate if economic and inflation forecasts hold. Markets are now increasingly pricing in a potential rate hike at the April 28 meeting. The euro traded just below 1.16 as investors weighed weaker than expected PMI data alongside escalating Middle East tensions. Eurozone business activity slowed to a 1-0-month low in March, with rising energy costs and supply chain disruptions pushing input prices higher at the fastest pace in over 3 years. Business confidence also took a hit, marking the sharpest drop since the Ukraine conflict began in 2022. Meanwhile, geopolitical uncertainty continues to cloud the outlook.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.